Betano-The Next Titan Season 10 in association with FCMB. Previously on The Next Titan.
Amarechi, you are evicted.
When it comes to impact, who takes away more? Who lives on? Who is sustainable as far as the impact is done? Who remembers after today what you have done and they go away once you've left, they continue doing it. And this is where the difference is. In that one space, Impact 360 did much better.
6 of you, next week you'll be up for eviction. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're here to carry out our task of electing a new house captain for the week.
It's a shiny new week in Betano-The Next Titan house. It's going to be filled with great expectations, dogged spirits, new tax, and one more thing, a new house captain. Out with the old and in with the new. This week, there are 2 self-nominees, Pearl and Chibuke. Traditionally, they vote. 13 contestants are for Pearl, only 3 via for Chibuke. Pearl is the new house captain. May your reign be fruitful.
Either way, it's clear that Pearl becomes our new house captain for the week 3.
In keeping with her house captain responsibilities, Pearl reads the new tax to her co-contestants. It's a tax from the platinum sponsors of the show, FCMB. The theme of the tax is on being marketing consultants for FCMB.
Congratulations to the members of Impact 360 Corporation for winning the last task. In the boardroom, it's a new week with its own challenge, and you're expected to regroup yourselves into 2 new corporations with new identities to face the task of the week. You are to work as marketing consultants to your client FCMB this week by embarking on marketing by identifying new sets of customers for the bank and open accounts for them. Contestants are free to come up with ideas, initiatives, or even events such as organizing an entrepreneur or entertainment event on campuses, which you can leverage to pull people together while also opening FCMB accounts for them. Number 5, contestants are allowed to implement their task via online and offline marketing strategies, as contestants can also do much with online strategies. Number 6, any group that wants to embark on a creative event, be it campus event, entrepreneur, or entertainment event to drive participation, is free to source for partners and sponsors. However, the conclusive objective is to market your clients, FCMB, and open massive new accounts for the participants. The 2 corporations are expected to send their reports to the board on Friday, no later than 4 p.m. The board will support each corporation with internet, phones, recharge cards to the tune of 5,000 naira, 20,000 naira for mobilization, and buses filled with fuel. The verdict: the contestant with the highest account opened will earn immunity against eviction should his or her team lose the group task, and the board will declare the team with the highest number of accounts open as the winner. Best of luck, Gary Booker, board chairman. Right now, we need to focus on our tasks for week 3, our FCMB task. And the first thing we have to do is group ourselves so that we know how we're going to run this.
They know the tax now. They try to form groups. So some will be choosing based on likes and dislikes, but that's part of the game.
Let's put our hands together.
The grouping is done successfully, but before each group begins to sort out their structures for their corporation, an address by Mr. Adefemi Adewuyi, FCMB, gives them a further brief on the tax.
So for us, it's all about account opening. And the way it works is when you come in newly, you might not be seen as an high net worth individual, but over the course of time, you could actually show ability that you could actually become an HNI through your transaction and all of that. So for us, it won't matter at the entry point. What matters for us is the number of accounts that we are going to get. So for the question that you asked, the team that brings the highest number of accounts will still be declared as winner. I hope that's clear. All right. Thank you very much, and thank you for having me here. All right, all the best.
Okay, so before we start anything, I think we should assign a team lead. Okay, so just the way we've been doing it, if anyone is interested, please indicate by a show of hands. Okay. So we have Jeremiah and then we have Abiola. So like everything else, open ballots. If you want Abiola to be your team lead, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, if you want Jeremiah to be your team lead, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Abiola.
So I think I was voted for as the team lead because of my past actions or my past contribution in other teams I've been, and everybody just automatically think I should be the team lead.
All right, so we're here. And then, for the past 2 tags, for all of those tags I've been in, we've been winning. And I'm not sure these 3rd tags we're going to lose. Are we together? Yeah. Are we together? Yeah. So, you have the winning hype man with you, and then I carry that mentality along. So a quick one, we're going to choose our team lead first, and then our team lead will take us through to the other team. So who do we think, if you know you want to be a team lead, please kindly raise your hands up quickly so we can vote. So we have Lauren, we have, raise your hands properly. We have Lauren, we have Bassi. So for Lauren, raise your hands. If you want Lauren to be your team lead, raise your hands. So we have 2 people. If you want Bassi to be your team lead, please raise your hands. So we have 4 people. Congratulations to Bassi. You're happy.
The reason why I was chosen by my team because I have a background in marketing, and since it was a marketing task, they felt I was the best person for it.
All right, before we start, let's start with choosing our name, our company name, the tagline, then we'll go straight into the strategy session. So if you have names, suggestion, could you please indicate?
Yeah, upskill marketing.
Upskill marketing. Hope, please can you pen it down?
Yes, so I was thinking something that shows we are moving and we are gaining value. So why don't we stick to traction? But not just TRC, TION, track. TRC.
Track. Oh.
Like running on the
track. Absolutely.
Okay, that's nice.
So traction.
Yes.
Marketing ninjas.
Marketing ninjas, nice. Who else?
Okay.
Grace?
Cash Connect.
Cash Connect.
Yeah, momentum marketing.
Momentum.
Okay, I like that one. I like that one.
Momentum marketing. Okay, I think from the conversations, 2 names were liked so there's momentum marketing and there's traction. So if you're voting for momentum marketing, can I see your hand up?
I'll go momentum marketing.
Yeah.
okay, so we have momentum marketing.
Momentum, yeah.
All right, let's go. Anybody have a tagline? You came up, so tagline.
Okay, what's up like business in motion?
Pluck it.
Plug it.
Okay, so business in motion. If that resonates, they just go with it.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right, so we are
Momentum marketing.
business in motion. All right.
We're so excited to be starting Tax Tree. And for this task, we are supposed to be marketing consultants. And to begin, we need to select our name and our slogan. Does anybody have any suggestions, please?
Okay, so I think that for the business name, we can do credence consults.
Okay, that's a wonderful suggestion. Does anybody have any other suggestion, or we're going with what Tamuno said?
We can have something like Pinnacle Advisory.
Okay, I think we can do a vote of confidence for both names. We have Credence Consults and Pinnacle Advisory. So let's just take a vote. If you'd like Pinnacle Advisory, can I see your hand up? Just one person.
It's
two people. Okay, and the second one we have Credence Consults. Any witnesses in the house? We have 5 witnesses. So so that's decided. Our brand name is Credence Consulting. And we all know that as a brand, we also need a slogan.
Yes.
Do we have any bright ideas for slogan? Any suggestions?
Okay, for slogans, I think marketing you can count on emphasizes us as a marketing consulting agency and ensuring that our brands can rely on us. So marketing you can count on. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah, can go with it.
So credence consult.
Marketing you can count on.
Credence consult.
Marketing you can count on.
You have to do, whoever you have to approach, they've always dragged your hand all your life. So drag their hand today and tell them, come and buy what we're selling. What we're selling is FCMB accounts, and we have to open as much as we can. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Gary. So my name is Stephanie. Yeah. So even for your wife, you can still open this account for her.
Let me help you. Let me help you WhatsApp. So afford the father.
So I was able to lead the team for the 78 hours task. First, we organized, where we're going to the market at Tejo Show. We tried to prepare the place on day 1 and where we're going to use, who we're going to contact, and all the things we need. And day 2, we went straight into action, set everything up, and there was a lot of activity, as you will see. And on day 3, we engaged solely online, where we were converting people, making calls, and getting people registered on the FCMB account. And it's been great so far. A very, very stressful experience, but I enjoy every bit of it.
The reason why I was chosen by my team is because I have a background in marketing, and since it was a marketing task, they felt I was the best person for it. So for day 1 of our FCMB task, we focused on individual efforts. What we did for the team members was to create marketing promotional materials for each of them with their unique codes. So once everybody had their codes, they were able to promote it individually to their friends and families.
Ó ṣe kókó láti ní báàgì tí ò ń lò. Ṣùgbọ́n àwa láti FCMB, iṣẹ́ kan ṣoṣo la wá ṣe kú.
Therefore, day 2 and day 3, we divided ourselves into 2 teams, 2 sub-teams, which is the offline team and the online team. The offline team went out to solicit with stakeholders. While the online team stayed online, we did promotions on Facebook, we did promotions on Instagram. And for day 3, we just basically followed up with people that were not able to finish activations in day 2. I'm confident that when we visit the boardroom, we're going to be victorious because my team members put in sweat and blood to ensure that we did the maximum amount of activations possible. So I'm very confident that we will not lose in the boardroom.
Mai Atafo is the CEO of Atafo Fashion House. Today, he hosts the pristine-looking contestants of Betano-The Next Titan Nigeria Season 10 at his humble establishment.
My name is Chibuzo Michael Obasi. I mean, you're a fashion icon. The name transcends you even. And I would like to start with everyone here, the contestants at The Next Titan Nigeria, a foremost entrepreneurial TV reality show, introducing themselves, their names, and their business.
So someone said something about CEO, because everybody says CEO. And he says he's a director. And I quickly wrote down CEO. And for everybody that says CEO here, if you do not have a board of directors, you're not a CEO. So there are executive officers, and you're the chief of the executive officers. So if you don't have executive officers in your company, you're not a chief executive officer. Then if you don't have a board of directors that you answer to, you're not a CEO. So let's start getting our nomenclature right. At the most, you'll be founders, you'll be managing directors, you'll be chief operation officers, So think of what you do and pick the name that suits what you do.
You talked about how you have spent most of your time in FMCG. And now from FCMB, you just moved into fashion. Right? Why fashion? Why not another solution like what she's doing in this space? Because you have years of experience in that space. Why fashion in particular?
So FMCG means fast-moving consumer goods. This is a fast-moving consumer goods. So I didn't really leave FMCG. As I'm here, I was in an advertising agency for 2 years, and our biggest, client was Glow, and I did an advert for Glow. Not featuring the advert, I actually wrote the advert. The advert was aired. I did the voiceover for the advert, presented it, and that happened. I was fashion editor for Genevieve magazine for about 2 years. I worked in Spice TV as head of content for Spice TV. At the point in time, I was quite passionate about what I was doing in fashion. And I felt like if I didn't make the move when I made the move, I would have gotten to a senior role that wouldn't have let me do this anymore. So I just thought, take a chance in life, try it out. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, you can always fall back to this experience that you have. So I'm okay to failure.
These contestants have been acquainted with the fashion maestro. Now, they get acquainted with his apparels. It's turned out to be a very good, productive, and educative day for them.
What I would do when I don't get evicted this week is I will step up my game. I'm ready to play the game now.
I'm here for the show. I'm here to pull all my weight and my network behind whatever activities I'm doing. So nothing different, but just more vigorous and more commitment to the team.
What I'll be doing differently if I'm saved this week would be basically to make myself indispensable.
If I scale through the eviction process this week, I'm going to put in my best. I'm going to be at the forefront of all of our activities.
If I eventually escape eviction, what I'll do differently? Not be determined.
I performed my duties effectively even as a black sheep, which is why my team won. So I don't think I would change anything. Whether or not I'm the black sheep, I will still give my best to the team.
For one or two of them, from here, they will be heading home. But for now, this is one last chance to prove themselves worthy of grace from the board. 6 contestants on probation walk into the boardroom like titans.
Okay, welcome contestants. Can I introduce Adora Adibi from FCMB, Head of Classic Segments.
Thank you. Good evening, all. Thank you.
You've been going through your... Well, she's going to enjoy this part of the programme.
Thank you very much.
The other part may be a bit more hard work, but we'll get there.
All right, great.
And we're now going to go through the part where you'll find out who is going to stay and who is not. We have a video that reflects who in the house has been voted saved.
I'm putting a Betano save on Lawrence. Lawrence.
Okuku, Didia.
But first, the Betano saved contestant is revealed. Each contestant had voted for one amongst themselves they deemed fit to be saved. Lauren is the choice of his co-contestants to be saved.
Laurent, you were saved. So you may leave the room. Thank you. You can breathe easily. Three of you will be saved. 2 of you will leave. So what we're going to do now is ask each one of you to take 2 minutes to tell us something about you so that Adora and myself can work out who is worth keeping.
With Lauren out of the way, only 3 of the remaining contestants will be saved, and 2 must be evicted. Each contestant are given 2 minutes to state their case of something unique about them or their business, convincing enough to the judges to show them grace.
My style, my look, everything about me speaks unconventional, and that's what this show is all about. Thank you.
I possess the traits that should be in the next second, getting work done, getting things done, and being adaptable. Thank you very much.
Late, I've given my best to every task as much as I'm committed to. And your support for me on this show is rewarding bold moves, is rewarding the best persons in the house. Thank you.
So if you save me, you're also saving millions of African creators, because I am dedicated to the solution and I would not rest until Contemelion achieves its goal of global acclaim. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keeping me in the house is keeping a role model who is here to encourage and inspire. I am here to tell you that I'm more of an asset than a liability. Please keep me in the house. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's done with now. They can only wait for the verdicts of this board.
All right. We're going to save 3 of you. Grace, you're saved. Deborah, you are evicted. Hope, you are saved. Ruth, you are evicted. You're saved, Michael. While the other contestants leave, I'm going to ask you to think about just your final words before you leave. So if the others would like to leave, please.
It feels like I have my life back, and it's refreshing not being evicted.
It feels so exciting to be saved. Thank you so much.
Deborah, your final words before you go.
I'm still very grateful for the opportunity, and Contemelion's journey does not stop here. We'll keep pushing, and I believe that would make the impact that we're targeting. We're going to change the lives of millions of African creators. Thank you.
I wish you the very best of luck.
All the very.
Good luck.
Thank you.
If I were to describe my experience in the Next Titan house,
the competition, I would say was eye-opening. I would describe my next Titan experience as eye-opening. I didn't think I would be evicted this early because I wasn't even thinking about what would happen next. I was more involved in learning and processing the experiences as they happen. To every aspiring entrepreneur, I would say, know the problem that you're solving, do your research, and learn to defend your business. Contemelion will continue to make impact, provide opportunities. More importantly, we're going to make a lot of money. A lot of money.
I don't have much to say, but I just feel that I don't think I really deserve this, but it's fine. I just have to go in there, explore more, then expand more in my business and the areas I think I'm good at.
Okay, this doesn't make you bad. You beat thousands to get here. It's a tough game. I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you.
I would describe my next Titan experience as exciting, educative, inspiring, energizing, pushy. It will stretch you to get to a limit you never knew, or the extent you never knew you had. And it was also a place for good networking and a good experience for business owners or young entrepreneurs. I would say I had fun and I learned.
Welcome back into the boardroom. Another fun week. And you're 2 people lighter. Serious show, serious business. We now come to the fun parts. The FCMB Special Immunity Contest of the Week. You're the guys that voted for it. And I'd like to congratulate Precious. Well done, Precious.
Well done.
The moment of truth has come. You have a choice. You can claim immunity, so you will not be nominated this week for eviction, or you can claim the 200,000 cash, which will be transferred immediately to your account. The choice is yours. Immunity for this week, or the cash, 200,000. What do you choose?
Thank you both for the offer, but I would take the immunity.
Very wise. Thank you, Precious. Immunity it is. Right, now we come to the interesting part. If you recall, last week we had what we call the black sheep. That is, the team leaders nominate the person they feel is the weakest in their team, and that person will move to the opposite team. So 2 people will move, 1 from each team, and they will be perceived the weakest for each team by the team leaders. So I'd like the team leaders to please think very hard about it for the next 10 seconds. Credence Consort, team leader. Okay, you've had 10 seconds. Who do you want your weakest link?
I'll be sending Tamuna over.
You'll move across. And for momentum, team leader.
I would be nominating
Who?
Moses.
Moses. Gentlemen, please cross seats. Or aisles, teams. All right, I'm going to ask the teams each to present for 2 minutes a quick summary of the events. I'd like Credence to start, followed by Momentum. So Credence, please.
Members of the board, good evening. My name is Precious Agala. I represent Credence Consult. We were approached by our clients, the First City Monument Bank, and the task was clear: secure signups. To do this, we employed a dual approach, harnessing both online efforts and offline strategies. Offline, we didn't just go aimlessly into locations. We strategically identified communities that we already had access to and leveraged on the programs they were already doing. Case in point is the Ajeromi Ifelodun local government,
where they carried out the Women's Empowerment Program. In that, we were able to provide financial literacy sessions where we communicated that FCMB was their safest and best banking option, just leading to conversions. But we didn't stop there. We also penetrated markets in Ogba and Yaba. We penetrated NYSC CDS groups, as well as the Yaba College of Technology. Online, we launched a full-scale digital campaign, including the jingle that you just watched, using affiliate marketing, as well as airtime giveaways. Members of the board, our efforts brought results, leading up to 650 confirmed sign-ups from our end, up to 234 alternate registrations using the USSD, as well as 113 reactivations, which we directed to the FCMB bank. Conclusively, we believe that our efforts and our strategies, despite the challenges we faced, including Tedro Show markets having a riot and chaos, we believe that we are also able to relentlessly still give FCMB the visibility that it's desired. And this is because we are Credence Consults.
Marketing you can count on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, Momentum.
Good day, board. At Momentum Marketing, we have one goal, moving businesses forward, which is why when our most recent client, FCMB, came to us with the Herculean task of creating 20,000 signups or onboarding 20,000 clients in 48 hours, we knew it was going to be hard, but not impossible. We used online and offline funnels to be able to bring all the numbers that they wanted to the best of our ability. So first, we started with the offline channels. We went to Tejo Show Market, backed by the Iyaloja of that community, who were giving security in that community, and we were giving unrestricted access to the entirety of that community. So we decided to divide and conquer. We also partnered with university student campuses like Laspotech and the rest. We also went to car parks, major car parks, because we understood the strength of numbers. So we went to highly concentrated places. And also on the online front, we invested heavily in online marketing. You saw that we went live on Instagram. We also had influencer marketing. We did campaigns, all because we know that the numbers in social media and online. So we invested heavily in that. And the conjunction of both funnels, we had a reach of an estimated 85,000. We're confident that a good number of those leads were converted, but we'll leave that to the board to announce when the time is right. We didn't just onboard customers, we also communicated the value that FCMB has to offer them. So we're not just onboarding people and letting them go, we're telling them what to do when they need what it is that they need, when it comes to maybe loans or getting other financial assistance from the bank. And something that we're also proud of is our customer acquisition costs, which was an estimated 7 naira per client. And given that the industry standard right now is about 1,500, I'll let you do the math, okay? And I want to say that another thing that we're proud is that we were able to accomplish all of this in the time that we were given.
Thank you very much.
Momentum Marketing.
Business in motion. Okay, first of all, I'd like to quickly say congratulations to both of you. To do what you did in 72 hours was incredible. Both teams have mentioned numbers. I've got the numbers in front of me from FCMB. They're not close to either of the teams' numbers. So Adora will be addressing that issue. I certainly will in my chat to you. In the meantime, it's what we call crossfire, where the one team will ask questions, 2 questions per team only, each. The black sheep in each team gets to kick off first with the first question. So you're now going to cross-examine your own team. Good luck with that.
And the game is the game. You had mentioned that you had a deposit of 17 million naira. And then it's beautiful that we have somebody from, a dignitary from the FCMB to confirm that. So you tell us how, the way and manner you had raised the 17 million and if it was truly deposited So while you're waiting to answer that question, I have a second question. Before launching your marketing campaign, did you conduct any risk assessment specific to targeting the communities that you infiltrated? Those are my two questions.
Okay, so she didn't mention it in her presentation, but in our reports, it was written, because we have somebody that wants to deposit a 17 million naira. And that's because, she couldn't pay it because there was like 7 hours upgrade that needed to be done in the account. So by tomorrow, being Monday, that money is going to be in the account.
Yeah.
So just
Why would you that if non-existent?
Exactly. Because the one has been deposited, actually. The money has been deposited.
They promise you reported. There's a keyword called pledge.
No.
Pledge. We have an experienced banker in the house.
Can I explain myself? No, let me explain myself. Okay, so the receipt was sent to me privately, and that showed that the money has already been sent. But it couldn't go through because their account is upgraded first.
Now,
yes,
please,
I have it.
sorry.
Yes.
Please, for what it's worth,
It's actually in our reports.
Listen, for what it's worth, I'm the most experienced bank marketer when it comes to the contestants here. Now there is something called, now listen, let me tell you, I want to educate you. Now there is something called opening balance. There is something called an opening balance for every account that is open. Now you need to know.
Can you just talk? Can you just talk?
Now listen, I want to educate you, please. Listen.
Can you stop blabbing and assign the smartest person to answer the question?
There is something called an opening balance when an account is open. Now, when you have a client who wants to put in that amount of money, it serves as the opening balance for that account. Now, the account might be restricted. It doesn't mean, it means that when the client goes and upgrades the account will receive that money. Yes, you're not aware.
Stop. Thank you very much. We now come to the point where we have to earn our pay. Actually, they don't pay me anything. Anyway, we have to do our bit. I'm going to ask Adora to go first from the bank's point of view.
All right, thank you very much. Quality is very important, and we saw more quality accounts from Team Credential than Credence, I beg your pardon, than from Team Momentum. Although we got your accounts, your acquisition number was well done. You guys did very well. I heard you say you reached out to 85,000 people. That's quite a good number. And then maybe conversion was not up to what I would have expected from the bank's perspective, because you're supposed to open 20,000 accounts within 48 hours. But I'm not sure we saw anybody getting even close to 30% of the set target. So, but in all, generally, was a good one. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Credence, your target, you were nowhere near it. You were miles away. Making the bank accessible. Really? All banks are accessible. That's in your report. Your introduction, you repeat yourself again. From the summary. I read the summary, then I get the introduction, and there I am looking at the same words and the same stuff over and over again. Usually the team, when you present the team, is done towards the end, not in the beginning, but you managed to waste 3 pages doing that. The value proposition is the same as all other banks. There was nothing stand out about your value proposition. Nothing different, nothing to make me want to change or sign up. Challenges, clearly your working relationship with the bank was weak because you had lots of problems with the bank. They had a few, but not many. So I'm asking myself, why were you having problems and they were not? And if they were getting around them. You are clearly were trying to, but weren't successful. The report lacks a huge amount for me to be kind about. It really does. In my 9 years here, that's one of the worst, as reports go. Momentum, good summary, Your problem statement sets out today's problems for marketing, major industry issues, banks in particular. It's incredibly difficult out there. It's a very stressful market to get into. You set that out. Your execution was good. I like the way you guys are all branded. I like the way you got some energy out there. I like the way you were talking to people directly like that and making it exciting for them. Account acquisition, cost of £7. It's brilliant. Any marketing director would like to hire you immediately. ROI, again, excellent. Your report was good. Confirmation of figures still required, but actually we now have most of them here. Really good marketing skills are shown here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, board.
And I think that both of you, 72 hours, what you did, even you lot, is actually very good. So, we do not need to discuss this, I think, do we?
No, we don't. No. It's very clear.
The winning team will be Momentum. Oh, that's a broken mistake. Okay. You have an exciting evening of karaoke, which I hate, so I won't be coming along to that. Okay, the winning team, Momentum, please can you leave the studio?
Thank you.
Congratulations. Precious, aren't you happy you chose immunity? Okay, team leader, why do you think you lost?
So the key stakeholders we met gathered some women, but we realized that there was a lot of friction in terms of their BVNs not being valid. So we're spending a lot of time trying to help them capture, spending a lot of time for the language barrier. Only few people could speak their languages. So we're spending a lot of time trying to educate them about the bank and basically pass value so that they can come on. So those are one of the issues we experienced in the markets.
Okay, what we're going to do now, you're going to leave the boardroom now, and you're going to think about 5 names that you're going to put on the list for eviction. 5 people will be on the eviction list for next week. You're going to get 45 seconds when you individually come in and present us with the 5 names. If you do not present us with 5 names, I'll just put you on the eviction list. Sorry?
Lauren, Mike, Kofo, Shelley, Moses.
Shirley, Michael, Lauren, Moses.
I'll put your name down.
Moses, Kofo, Bassi, Lauren, and Michael.
Michael, Shirley, Lauren,
yeah.
Bassi, and Moses.
Bassi, Lauren, Jennifer, Kofo, and Shirley.
Bassi,
yeah.
Shirley, Moses, Michael, and Kofo.
Shirley, Kofo, Roland, Bassi, and Mike.
Lawrence, Kofo, Jennifer, Michael, Moses.
Thank you very much.
So now, 6 people will be on probation. The 6 are Mike, Lauren, Jennifer, Moses, Kofo, Shirley.
All right, you'll know the fate next week, so enjoy the sleepless nights. But I want you to just take it that you've done actually a very good job, despite my comments. I think your marketing was rubbish. So I wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next week, these 6 will be back in this boardroom once more to try and alter their fate and avoid eviction.
It's Betano, the Next Titan Season 10 in association with FCMB. It's Betano-The Next Titan Season 10 in association with FCMB.